Well, today we're going to do some maintenance on our crab traps. We got to do this like every couple of years. The bungee is not bungee anymore, the crab door, and the same with the opening to the trap. So the first thing I'll do is fix this trap door so it stays down but it don't flop around. And we'll cut the old bungee loose. And I cut a piece of new one already. It's 12 inches. This piece is 12 inches. And what we do, we put it on there with hog rings. And you can get one of these tools. This is an inexpensive one. You can get one of these fairly reasonable on Amazon or somewhere. You know, a lot of places sell them. And what I'm doing to do is go through the third loop back. We'll put two of them on there. These are stainless steel, but you can get away with steel. I guess that would be all right. Then you take the bungee and go right through under this one here, then over two loops, then around, and you have your tool already, your hog ring tool. That old thumbs, right? And put a second one on. And just like that. Now sometimes they put a piece of bungee just across the corner like this, and that'll work also. But Joyce likes them this way, so I rig them up like that. Now we're going to turn it over into the opening to the trap. And what I'm going to do, I'll just cut the old bungee off. And I will leave these here, then I'll remember where they go, where the center is. And I'll cut them off after I get the new one on. And we'll just cut this off. All right, now we're going to put the bungee on, the part that holds the trap closed. And this is a 20-inch piece of bungee. I folded it in half. And it goes around this pine dowel. And this is what makes the trap legal, because if the trap is lost, this is supposed to deteriorate and the trap's supposed to open. So I don't know if it'll work or not. What you do, you push this loop down and you make these ears like this. And put your dowel in between there and pull it up tight. So it's about even there. You see, so it looks like that. Right. Then we'll get the hog rings again. And we'll put on that same one that we left the old ones on. stretch it a little bit and squeeze down on them. We'll get one over here. And we'll make sure we got 2 of them on. That should be it for there. See how it works. Come around here, Joyce. And it goes down and hooks to the string. And if this, like I said, if the track gets lost, this is supposed to deteriorate and opens the trap. Yeah, I guess it would work. The crabs can get out of here. Now I get rid of these ones I left. This just helps me keep my place. And I put a hog ring around here also, keep this together. On some of them I'm going to replace the styrofoam buoys. You can see how the legal size is 6 inches. And you can see how the R's, how this is getting worn out. And this is actually about down to 5.5 inches now. So I'm going to put these new ones on. These are, I think they're 7 1/4, 7.5 inches. So I'm going to put these larger ones on there so it'll last longer. I got to take this old one off. And what I like to do, I like to splice the end of it just to mess around so I don't forget how to splice basically. So I'll untie it. I got a knot. After the splice I just put a knot top and bottom of this. It's the simplest way. Untie that and pull this through. But yeah, they really shrink up after a while, and you can hardly see my R around. Now I'm going to just take a piece of, so I can pull this through the other one. Take a piece of cord and drop it through the new buoy, and I can pull my splice right. I can pull the splice right through. Now I'll just retie my knots. A new buoy on there. Now I gotta put the R in there, and I made a branding iron, so I usually brand the R's in. It's a lot easier painting them. If you paint on here and you see what happens to this buoy, so it wouldn't take long for the paint to wear out. I made this branding iron out of some round stock, and any of you guys out there can make one if you can weld. You don't have to do a great welding job, but if you know somebody can weld, just make an R. And I heat it up with a propane torch. So I made it just for the fun of making the branding iron. You can use paint on it, you know, paint your R on there, but you have to have an R on the glue. We'll warm it up. And I burn it right into the styrofoam. We got our R. And I'll put one on the other side. With this R. I can still burn through it. Another R. So that'll last a long time. You know, it won't wash off like the paint will. So this one looks good. Yeah, there's nothing else. I don't need anything else. Oh, another thing. When I first did these traps, like I said, I like to splice the rope on. And I didn't have the rebars on here. We used to put them in the seawall, around our seawall. And there wasn't hardly any current, or we could tie it right to the seawall. And we put them around there. And I added these afterwards. So what you'd want to do is, instead of putting this line up here, tie it down here to your rebar into the trap. It's no big deal, but you can put most of the strain on the rebar. But I never did it. I didn't want to take my splice out. I just put the rebar on here. Well, this is how we maintain our traps. Like I said, this will last a couple years, and we'll have to do it again. So if you learned something from this video or enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.